cool part about what I do is that every day is so different.
I don't want to say I've seen it all because I have a long way to go in my career, but I've seen a lot.
I'm an editor, shooter, videographer, animator. I learned Final Cut Pro in high school. From there, I was hooked. Took broadcast communications in college. From there, went to Channel 3 as an associate producer and editor, and then moved on to Fox 61 as an editor.
You know, nowadays I one-man band, and that's the industry standard now these days. Basically, it just means I do everything by myself. I shoot, I edit, I report, I write, I produce. I actually started editing back in middle school. I was really interested in that. I love doing film, and I love doing, originally I was thinking about I would go to film school.
In November, I left Fox and began pushing full-time a trade name that had started last spring called The Union Productions. And we do a lot of web content video, weddings, music videos, television commercials, really anything video or animation related.
Here, for example, I've done everything from murders to babies being born in snowstorms to fugitives on the loose to literally to plane crashes. There have been, I've seen, I don't want to say I've seen it all because I have a long way to go in my career, but I've seen a lot. And some of the stuff has been incredibly graphic, other stuff has been incredibly strange, and other stuff has been incredibly heartwarming. You know, it's those are few and far between, but you know, there have been days where I'm like, man, I love doing this job, and that totally makes it worthwhile.
I guess the one thing I would say is don't settle in your production, in your quality of stuff, and it's stay on point with everything.
You're going to graduate and look for that first job out of college, but you have to have the maturity level of, you know, somebody in their 40s and 50s in order to, you know, do a news story. It's very serious stuff. But for somebody who wants to get into the field, I would say it's very important to have internships. When you're in school or in college, take advantage of whatever student broadcast system there is, or club or studio or whatever you have.
You know, talk to the media department, talk with even, you know, the PR, and see if you can maybe, as a student, either for free or for a discount price, make a commercial for the school or make web video for the website and get your content out that way, because you have to utilize the connections that you have.
But get internships. That is your key. That's how you make your contacts. That's how you see real people out in the field. That's how you see what it's really like out there. Know how to write, know how to edit. You have to know how to shoot. These days, everybody does. I think last but not least is you should never give up. I sent out 60 resume tapes for my first job, and I only got one reply. And that was the one job I took. And, you know, I'm pretty happy with where it landed me, you know, ultimately. But I was ready to give up. And, you know, I got the call, and I took the job and just went for it. And I think everything turned out pretty well in the end.
It's just go do work, whether it's free or for yourself or whatever it is, and get that product out there.
If you enjoy telling stories, if you enjoy making a difference, if you enjoy, you know, shooting, writing, editing, and all of the elements of being a one-man band, then sure, this is right up your alley.
Share it on Facebook, on Vimeo, on YouTube. It's not a following that you're looking for. It's just making connections and getting it to the right people.